Let's do this. It's time to stop making excuses. Let's suck it up and go make it happen. The only thing that you ever have is what you grab. The only thing that you ever have is what you grab.
Yo, 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 Team Jackson, it's your boy Ty.
It's your girl Shara.
And we're back with another video. You dig. Look, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that notification button right beside the word subscribe. And you'll be notified every single time we drop a video. And we say what to you?
Welcome.
If you already been rocking with Team Jackson, we say what?
Welcome back.
Welcome back. She gassy, y'all. That was a burp.
Yeah, that was a burp.
She gassy. Shar gonna tell you what we doing like she always do, and we gonna get on into it because the brother starving. First meal of the day, you dig.
Today we have what they call German Brussels sprouts. So that's what that is right there, you know. And right here I have my shrimp and olives that I like to make.
Oh.
And this is split pea soup. And I'm telling you,
y'all look at them red onions. This soup is fire.
And what's funny is there's only about maybe 4 or 5 ingredients in the whole thing. But it's really, really, really good.
That's getting dealt with. Everything getting dealt with. So we're going to pray and get on into the
goodness.
Let's do it. Amen.
Amen.
Let's eat, y'all.
All right. So,
Whew.
How y'all doing today?
Look, if y'all knew, well, I'm going to start.
It's like a Brussels sprout type of salad, but you cook it. And it's good.
It's crazy.
Dijon mustard in it. It's
We
really
had it
good.
before, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Got raisins, right?
Yeah.
We had this on before.
Yeah. It's good. The kids love it too.
That says a lot.
That says a lot. Brussels sprouts, they love it. It's good, healthy, clean. We're still on our journey.
Y'all.
Lost about 10 pounds. Mm-hmm. We're still losing and stuff.
From my heaviest weight that I've ever been, I'm down 29 pounds. 29. Y'all probably can see it.
And
The rose ain't there no more.
But for me, weight loss is, it might sound crazy that I say this, it's really not about the scale for me. It's about feeling good, feeling energized.
How them clothes fit.
How the clothes fit means something to me too as well, but it's really about feeling energized because I'm a person that had arthritis in my knees, and I'm not saying I don't have it no more. It might be there.
You don't.
But I don't, let's say I don't. I don't feel it no more. Before,
You don't.
I would have, my knees would just have pain all of a sudden out of nowhere. But then when I lost weight and started eating different, I don't experience it anymore at all.
She don't got them grandma knees.
So I might...
More
I
grandma
might
knees.
start running a little bit. I don't know, but then I'm like, nah, it's not good for you.
I know it's not good for your joints,
For
but
your joints.
I ran a little bit this morning.
Okay.
No, it won't far now. I ran like 0.25.
Yeah, so I want to do stuff like that. It's really about that for me. Health, me energized. We have young children.
Yeah.
Our youngest, we have a dog
Oh, Lord.
that likes to run around. Our youngest son, you know, he's first grade, and we're
6, yeah. We gotta be here.
we gotta be here and energized for this. So that's really what it's about for me, for the most part.
You knew I wanted this when I told you exactly what I wanted, right?
I'm gonna just
How often do I do that? Tell you everything, exactly what I want.
Not often. This is good though.
You were trying to use a fork with that?
It's better.
Uh-oh. Got the olive, y'all. I never thought I would eat olive back in the day.
Oh my god.
No. She don't worry about
I'll do
her.
this.
She gonna be hungry when we get finished.
It'll all be on the table.
Ace about to be coming up here on the floor. Ace about to be coming here. Ace about to get full off your meal.
Man. But
Uh-oh.
we hungry today.
Gotta try it, y'all. Gotta try it.
Ooh.
You okay?
Hiccups.
Girl, gaseous.
Raspberry lemonade, ice, hiccup.
And y'all, who would have thought your boy would have done this? Let me show y'all something. Watch this. Did y'all see that red onion right there? Watch this.
Ooh. Hope my hiccups are gone now. Whew.
I might sprinkle a little bit of pink salt on that. You know I like to season. You over season your food, y'all, when you cook with a lot of salt. Like cooks down.
They tell you to cook. They do it after.
The sodium is still there. Look at that grease in there. You must have been drinking grease when you was eating.
No, that's not mine.
Whose is it? Layla's.
One of the kids, yeah.
But best to just slightly salt after you're done cooking.
Especially when you do like beans. Oh my god, the stuff like that.
You put a whole joint of a whole container of salt in there, and or at least a half, and think you ain't done nothing. All that sodium's still in there, y'all. So be careful, and just think about, just lightly sprinkling after you're done. I think that's the best deal.
But this is actually one of our favorite things to eat. The split pea. We actually love eating this because it's so good. It has the onion rings.
Sometimes that's all we eat. Some days.
It's good. And it's simple. What we gonna talk about today?
You tell me.
We had an interesting day today all around. But what was I gonna say? Let's talk about the dog man. Hey, you guys, let me explain. Okay, so Ty and I are about to talk about this man that paid money to dress up like a dog. Okay, so in this particular segment, I mentioned that it cost about $10.7 million. That's wrong. It did cost $10.7 million, but not dollars. It was actually a foreign currency that when you convert it, it's actually about $14,000. But the whole point of this conversation is to say it's ridiculous to spend that much money on a costume, and I still stand by that. That's not changing. I stand by that statement 100%. I think it was a waste of money, but I do want to clarify that I was wrong on that part. So please forgive me. I love you guys. Look, buddy.
My boy, buddy.
He wanted to talk about this man. I gotta go back and pull it up.
He sure did. You got it. I sent it to you, right?
Yeah, you sent it to me. But this is so ridiculous. And by the way, if you guys want us to talk about something,
oh, shoot us a message.
Shoot us a message. We might. I'm gonna say we might. Depends. So that way we won't feel like it might be something we don't want to talk about. So I don't want to say we will, but we may talk about it.
We gonna bounce the channel. I'm gonna let her talk. I'm gonna eat.
Okay.
No. We doing. Go ahead.
I put man. I put man T in the Google search, and then man turns himself into a dog just came on up. Now I know a lot of us, are animal lovers.
Did he say what?
Yeah, that's what it says. Are animal lovers, and I know, like a lot of us love our dogs, but this man spent $10.7 million. He transforms himself into a dog and steps out into public with his amazing costume. Now, mind you, it's a nice costume, but he still don't look real to me. Let's be honest. Like, I can
Hold on, try to blow it up.
I can still tell that something ain't right.
So that's the man right there.
Yeah, that's him as a dog.
He need this hindboard wood. I don't know if y'all can see that foolishness. Look at that foolishness.
But you know the thing about it for me? He must be a billionaire. 'Cause I'm trying to figure out. Even then, that's kind of crazy to me. To spend that much.
But wow, what's the point?
I don't see the point.
Like people gonna think you really a 250-pound dog.
Oh my God! I gotta see. I guess it was an appreciation for his dog. No, wait a minute. No, that's not it. I don't know, y'all. Maybe I need to investigate this. Maybe put in the comments below.
If y'all know about the story.
If y'all know about this story and you know why this man thought it made sense to spend $10.7 million to turn himself into a dog. Think about all the hungry people we pass by, you know, and we be stopping and giving. Think about that. All the people
Just today.
Yeah, Ty just gave someone money today. We always, when we see people on the side of the road, we try our best to stop and help out.
Show love. You know.
So I can't see why in the world he thought this was a good investment. Out of all the things he could have spent this money on out in the world, all the people he could have helped. People, we actually, and I don't even talk about it now, but we actually saw a woman that had a bag on her foot.
Oh,
and you could tell the foot was infected.
It was leaking like
fluids
and stuff.
And so that's why when I see stuff like this.
She was older too. She might be about 6 years old.
Yeah. And I told Ty, I wish there was something we could do. When I said, look, this is what I'm going to do. If I see her again, I'm calling 911 to tell her they need an emergency come pick her up because it don't make no sense why she out there in the street in that condition. But
I ain't never see her back at that spot though.
I ain't sure no more, but that's ridiculous.
As far as she knows, I don't know. I hope she alright.
Do they even spend that kind of money in Hollywood for one costume? That's what don't make any sense to me.
They might put an Iron Man suit or something. They're gonna make $1 billion off of.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, for all the.
But that makes more sense.
Right.
He ain't make no money off his dog.
The man might be worth. He might have Bill Gates money.
Still dumb. No, we be talking about them people that pick up. There's this lady in Goldsboro, older lady. Every time I saw her, she was picking up pennies off the ground. Coming to find out, this lady was rich. That's kind of crazy to me.
Well, I used to work for this guy. I was a company called Best Distributing Company. His name was Jack Best. And I was probably about 18. And he came out in the warehouse just looking around. You would rarely catch him in the warehouse, but when he came out, you better be doing something. Mm-hmm. And long story short, I walked over like a nickel or something. Or no, maybe a penny. Mm-hmm. And then he called me. He said, hey. I said, yes, sir. He said, did you see this penny? I was like, yes. He was like, he picked it up and put it in his pocket. He said, if you step over pennies, you'll never be rich.
Wow.
I said, you ain't got to tell me. You ain't got to tell me twice. And about 2 years later, he did a merger. He didn't sell his company. He merged for $300 million.
Didn't LeBron James, does he still have a flip phone?
I don't know. I don't think he has a flip phone. But Dwayne Wade said he would not buy apps.
Well, yeah.
He just like free trials. They understand something we don't.
Mm-hmm. That's the type of stuff that's kind of weird to
You
me.
done killed all your... Oh, so we eating backwards.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of weird to me. Ooh, y'all. Today in the news. Everywhere.
Oh, Lord.
Everywhere.
I know where you're going now.
Y'all seen the Alabama Brawl? Let me tell you what I think about it.
Okay.
The tender, loving side in me says, why can't we just get along?
Oh, my God.
Why we gotta fight? But
We got two different views on that.
But the what you call it? The African American woman who understands our past, our present, and our future is kind of like, wow, we really stood up for each other. And this is my view of the whole thing. My view of the whole thing is, if the guy that was working at the dock, the black guy, was fighting one-on-one with the white guy, and let's say they just fought and it was it, blah, 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 I don't think that anybody else would have really jumped in.
I'm back, Jack.
The problem that arose to me was when they were fighting one-on-one, and those other guys,
They jump home.
they jumped in. And then the way we are, if people don't understand, the way we are, it's almost like this.
It's an unwritten rule.
Yeah, it's an unwritten rule. Like, let's say him and one of his sisters have a conflict. That's their conflict. But then nobody else better come in there and mess with his sister. And it's like that with my family, too. Me and my brothers and I could have a conflict, but you're not coming in between us. But one thing that nobody else can do as us, you know, people like to say things about us as black people and all this other stuff, but we don't do that. Like, we don't care. Those people did not know that man from nothing. Mm-mm. But because of the nature of our history and the nature of our current culture today,
and where it was,
right
where they brought,
where they were, the slave, the slave trade was done at that same.
That's what they would dock at. The riverfront, Montgomery, Alabama.
So
Montgomery bus boycott. That whole Montgomery got a history.
So our people are like, you don't do that with around. Honestly, what they should have done, they should have let old boy. Because it looked like if they stayed out of it, old boy would have whooped on them anyway. Oh, yeah, they should have left that alone.
He was about to handle them.
And then you probably would have been all over the internet because, you know, everybody was videoing it and that would have been the end of it. But y'all want to jump in? No, we don't do that. We don't do that.
I'm going to tell y'all, it's about the memes for me. My dude that swam across, they calling him Aquaman, M-A-Y-N-E.
Time to stop making excuses. Let's suck it up and go make it happen. Everything that you never have is what you grab. What's
Rock doing? Look at Rock! No!
Then he talking about when he threw his hat up, it was the Batman symbol. Mm-hmm. Then they act like they remember it, the Infinity, Avengers when they all came back. Yeah, the rings.
From Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But no, I mean, it's almost like an unwritten rule. Like if I had been there, like I don't know how far I would have ran. But if I'm in distance and I see that happening, I got to do something. And if I get down there and I'm trying to just break it up. Mm-hmm. And then they trying to we all boxing. And I'm sure somebody see me boxing, somebody else coming. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be what it was.
It was a mess. It was funny, though. And this is another thing, too. I don't understand. Honestly, as a woman, if there's guys out there fighting, if I'm going to go out there and try to fight with a man, I should be able to be ready to get...
But my guys showed great restraint. They let them, but you saw the women come in. Mm-hmm. Oh no, you don't worry about it, bro. I got you. Dragging them jokers, throwing them all in the water.
Don't jump in that. And the thing is,
I don't condone violence, but
the thing I didn't like about that too was naturally as women we feel that the guy is not going to hit us, and I feel like that's very, how do I say it?
Some crunchy,
yeah, the onions. Mm-hmm.
They're not done, are they?
Yeah, I should have cooked them.
Usually they be kind of like limping.
But someone started burning a little bit.
That's what I like, when they be burnt.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But
not burnt, but
yeah, I know what you mean. Charred. Mm-hmm. But some people, like, the thing that I don't like about it sometimes is like you jump in the fight and then they say, oh, like, she's a woman, but it's like, that's not fair, because that's just not fair. Just don't even. Now, there's some women, we grew up with some girls like that. I'm not going to say their names.
Look, like I just said,
one-on-one.
I don't condone violence, but I do. I do. In this situation, I think they handled it perfectly.
Yeah. And
the great thing is, my man didn't start it. Mm-mm. But
he was trying to do his job. Think about it.
Our folks finished it.
It started off with the guy just trying to do his job. And then that entitlement thing kicked in. Did I drop something? Mm-hmm. Then that entitlement thing kicked in. And it's just a mess. I don't know.
Well, congratulations to these jokers. What is this right here? It tastes like a mint.
That's dill.
It's supposed to go in there. Mm-hmm. It used to be chopped up real small or something. Mm-hmm. I never tasted it before.
Yeah, dill.
It's a little different like that. I don't know if I can eat it like.
Yeah.
Unless if it's in it, whatever you put in it that I can't see, I love it. I guess when I see it and taste it individually, it threw me off a little bit. But that's good though.
But yeah. Whew.
But y'all, yeah. Power to the people, man. We want to stop in and say what up to y'all. And just holler. See what's popping. We said we're going to post more, and we ain't on track like we want to be, but we said let's come back. I'm in the middle of doing some heavy stuff that I'm going to tell y'all about soon. When the work is done, which will be very soon, thankfully. Oh, thank you, Lord. Whew, I felt something. But I feel y'all in on that. It's going to be very, very big. Very dope, very cool. So yeah, I mean, you got anything else? I guess we can roll. I got a bag to pack, so I can get back out. I gotta go again, y'all. But you know, it's all good. But you sure you ain't got nothing else? If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll be notified every time we drop a video. We're gonna roll, y'all. Love conquers all.
Together we stand.
Divided we fall. Team Jackson, peace and love.
I'm starting to really believe that communication is the key. I think communication is the key. We need to start communicating more. Let's just start communicating more. Let's have more conversation.